What is up, heroes? This is Midnight Zero, and welcome back to Let's Play Corpse Party Book of Shadows. In the last episode, we wandered around Heavily House quite a bit, and we actually found this this string and this wire that we can basically, like, I think, fishhook to an extent. We're gonna try and get this item out of this pit in the hallway. So yeah, let's do that. It'll take a bit of ingenuity to get whatever that is out of the hole. Maybe I can rig something up with this wire and kite string. Yep, I mean, honestly, like, at this point, like, what are we supposed to do? Like, we've got to try fishing it out at this point. If I were to bend this wire into the shape of a fishing hook and attach it to the kite string, I thought, then maybe I'd be able to bring up whatever was down there, provided it wasn't too heavy. Well, it's not exactly a professional grade fishing rod, but here goes nothing! Exclamation point above his head. Ooh, interesting. Hey, I got it. Not a lot of resistance either. It mustn't be all that heavy. I quickly but carefully pulled in the line. Darn. Whatever it was, it fell off the hook before I could bring it back up. Darn it. That's rather annoying. Guess I didn't bend it tightly enough. You know... Yeah, no kidding. I was gonna say, I don't know if that sounds like the best idea, Morishige. Maybe it would be quicker to lower myself down into the hole after all. Though that would also be a far more reckless course of action. Just not sure what to do. Okay, we're definitely gonna try fishing it out again before we go into the hole. Yep, I feel you. Have you guys seen me play Pokemon? This should resonate. The safer alternative is usually the better alternative, even if it is a general annoyance. So let's give this one more go. Alright, got it again. I'll have to be much more ginger about it this time. I feel like nobody actually uses that word in that way, though it definitely does mean that. I began pulling up the line slowly and steadily, trying my hardest not to shake it any more than I had to. Hey, we got it. Finally, I pulled the item up from below. Guys, you know what I just realized? I think this was an opportunity for a wrong end that we didn't get as soon as it was available. Yo, I'm gonna give myself a nice little pat on the back for that. Didn't end up running into the next wrong end as soon as we possibly could. Go us. Finally, I pulled the item up from below. It was a small notepad. I flipped it over and... Ah, it's a student ID book from Kisaragi Academy. Oh yeah, you can see on the picture itself too. Mayu? It's Mayu's. No, did she fall into this pit? Mayu? Uh-oh. He's like, hold my things, I'm diving in. Mayu, are you there? Mayu? Mayu? There was no response. And not a single sound or indication of movement. Maybe she wasn't down there after all? I don't see any indication of a person down there. Maybe she just dropped her student ID. That would be the best case scenario. Without even realizing it, I found myself gripping my student ID tightly, squeezing it in my hands repeatedly as if to verify its existence. It felt like her ID had been entrusted to me, and I absolutely had to get it back to her. It was now my mission. Mayu, I'm worried about you. If you've been injured, no, I mustn't think like that. I have to concentrate on what lies ahead. For now, I'll just consider this proof that Mayu is definitely in here somewhere. And if I look for her long enough, I'm sure we'll meet again. Alive or dead? Yeah, I don't know about that. Okay, so it seems like that didn't actually unlock anything new, so we're probably just gonna have to wander around to the point of just running into something, I would imagine. It's been a little bit since I played the game last. Let's choose one of these longer routes. I'm gonna speed things up, and just because I don't think there'll be anything like that new in each individual hall segment. I think we're gonna have to be stopped for a cutscene at some point. That's what I would imagine. So I'm gonna try and trigger these cutscenes as much as I can. I don't remember the specifics of, or if there's anything out of the ordinary that we found in any of these rooms or the like, so we'll just take our time exploring and if it comes down to it, if we don't trigger a cutscene or something like that, then I'll probably make a nice little editing magic part where I cut to when we do find something in each of the individual hallway blocks as I go through all of them, which is, you know, honestly never really that fun. Because it's like, at this point, what indication is there for me for like the next thing to do, right? I don't really know at this point. We'll head up this way. Anything of importance? Infirmary? Lab? Nope. Intersection? Maybe? Question mark? Doesn't seem so. Alright, then we'll head on down this way, all the way over here. And then I'm sure at some point, it's probably something in the classrooms, if I had to guess now that I think about it, just given that the classrooms are a bit more important than the average room, but that'll be the last case scenario. I know it would probably be more efficient to go through all the classrooms now, but honestly, I'm just kind of hoping at this point that it's some sort of hallway cutscene. It's one thing to, like, intentionally instill a feeling of lostness or, like, you know, lack of hope, or really like you're caught in a labyrinth or something like that. But I don't feel that with Corpse Party, especially without any music. And then in that sense, I'm not a big fan of the game design. I hope that there's a little bit more direction. And maybe I'm just missing something. It has been a bit. Maybe I'm forgetting something. That it's like very clearly, now that we have this ID, we can use it for something, but I'm not really at the moment. It's not really clicking. In reality, like, how often in Corpse Party can we actually use the student IDs for anything? Like, they usually just trigger a cutscene or something like that. Okay, so what I'm gonna do now is I'm just gonna look around and explore tile by tile, and I will cut to when I find something interesting for you guys. I'll see you guys then. Oh, something's happening. So we are back at the exit, just kind of walked in here and this started happening. Another earthquake? Can this building even survive this kind of abuse? We're gonna transition back to other characters now. Taguchi-san's not here yet. I guess it probably hasn't been an hour. Are we gonna just go somewhere else now? Like, what's going on? Oh, I guess we're... What the heck is with these earthquakes? I don't know, but in any case, everything seems to have shifted now. All the holes and cracks in the walls and floor have changed position. Fukuroi, I'm scared. Understandably so. Weren't we about to, like, just get outside with these guys? Does that mean, like, we're no longer able to, or that was just, like, some sort of bait or something like that? Try not to let it get to you. What happened to the nonsense Mitsuki we all know? I'd imagine that's Fukuroi being scared himself, or an indication of such. So they must have, like, actually merged universes, I would guess? Or, like, parallel universes. I'm pretty sure that's what just happened. They're like planes of existence merged. Mayu, are you there? Mayu! Admittedly, it's probably not for the best for you, Mitsuki. Huh? Did you just hear somebody screaming? No, I can't say that I did. Huh? Come on, Fukuroi, let's see who it is. Wait. Darn it. She's so impulsive. It'll definitely get you killed here. Don't tell me she got so far ahead that... What's it called? She's, like, now solo and gonna get kidnapped or something. Mitsuki! Did the hole move there? Or what? I'm so sorry, you're not hurt, are you? No, I'm just fine. Sorry, I didn't see you. Wait, isn't this Mitsuki? Oh, now we're taking Morishige's role. Now we know what Mitsuki looks like. I don't think we've seen Mitsuki up until this point, or maybe just like once or something like that. No, it was my fault. I wasn't really watching where I was going. The girl I just ran into was wearing a school uniform I hadn't encountered before. And standing next to her was a boy who had a halfway irritated look on his face, but was offering the girl a hand anyway. He was wearing a school jacket, and she was not, so I couldn't tell for certain, but they definitely came across as classmates, or at least schoolmates.
君は他校の生徒だな。一人なのか?
You're from another school, it seems. Are you alone? It's interesting they switched back to Morishige's perspective. Morishige Sakutaro, 11th grader at Kisaragi Academy.
2年なら俺たちと同じだな。俺は白檀高等学校の袋井雅人。こっちは。
Well, then we're in the same grade. My name is Fukuroi Masato, and an 11th grader at Byakudan Senior High School. And this is...
Yamamoto Mitsuki.
Or senior high, rather.
Sakutaro ってすごい名前だね。文豪っぽいっていうか。
Yamamoto Mitsuki, pleased to meet you. Sakutaro is a really grandiose name. It's like something out of a classic Japanese literature.
はあ。昔からよくからかわれる。
Yes, I've been teased about it all my life.
ごめん。でも
What a response. Way to make her feel bad about it. So sorry, I didn't mean it like that. I actually think it's pretty cool.
美月、初対面でぶしつけだろ。森重くんが困ってる。
Mitsuki, you mustn't say such boorish things the first time you meet someone. You'll cause problems for Morishige.
いや、構わないよ。
Nah, it's alright.
何かあったの森重くん。
Something wrong, Morishige?
え
Yeah, everything.
だってなんか暗いから。ってこんな場所で明るかったら逆にキモいんだけど。
Well, you just seem kind of, I don't know, down? Though I guess if you were all bright and cheery in a place like this, it would be kind of disturbing.
別にそういうわけじゃ。ただ、人を探しているんだ。
No, I assure you I'm fine. I'm just searching for someone, that's all. And of course he's not going to want to work together with them because...
森重くんも私たちも友達とはぐれちゃったみたいで探してるんだ。
Oh, you too? We also got separated from our friends and have been looking all over for them.
君は誰を探しているんだい?
Who is it you're looking
ク
for?
ラスメイトの鈴本真由っていう女子を探している。小柄で明るい。あ、この子なんだけど。
A classmate of mine, Suzumoto Mayu is her name. She's small in stature, but her personality can light up a room. Ah, right. This is her. Here. Shows the ID. Suddenly remembering that I'd fished her student ID out of that pit, I withdrew it from my pocket and showed it to the two students.
ちょっと心当たりがないな。美月はどうだ?
I'm afraid I haven't seen her. How about you, Mitsuki?
私も会ってないかな。
Same
役
here.
に立てなくてごめんね。
Sorry, can't be more help.
いいんだ。この学生証を拾ったから、校内のどこかにいると思う。自分で探すよ。
It's quite alright. The student ID proves to me that she's in here somewhere. I'll find her on my own.
一人で？危なくない？
By yourself? Isn't that dangerous?
よかったら森重くんも俺たちと一緒に行動しないか。鈴本さんを探すのを俺たちも手伝うから。
You're welcome to join us if you'd like. We're searching at the school as well, after all. We can help you look for the Suzumoto girl along the way. That's like an objectively better thing to do in this situation, Morishige. Like, you should definitely join them.
参ったな。持田たちならともかく、こんな知らない連中と。
Well, now I'm at a loss. If it were Mochida and the others, that would be one thing. But these are two total strangers.
だがまあ、悪い奴らじゃなさそうだ。こっちの袋井ってやつは頭も良さそうだから、ギャーギャー騒ぐこともないだろう。
They seem like nice enough people, though. This Fukuro in particular seems to have a good head on his shoulders, and they don't come off as obnoxious.
それに、断るのも面倒だしな。
Refusing would present problems all its own, too. Yeah, I was gonna say, it's like you're probably gonna run into each other, hopefully run into each other again another time, and it's gonna be curious, or it's gonna be really interesting to say that you don't want to work with them, right? Like, what does that imply? That you're in a place like Heavenly Host, you're not scared, and you don't want to accompany two other people.
わかった。よろしく頼むよ。
Alright then, let's work together.
それじゃあどうしようか。
So, where do we go from here? Ain't that the question? It's probably another game of find out where we can't go, per se. All of the holes and everything have probably moved. Let's just try heading up here for the time being. Admittedly, that's right. Technically, the tiles have probably all changed. Now that I think about it. So they are probably all different, which means there's probably a chance that there could be one thing different in one of the tiles. I'm taking a look at all the little snapshots, and I'm really hoping that, I mean, maybe this is open, frozen in place. Yeah, I didn't think so. I'm hoping that it's just another one of these kind of like, we just have to wander around until there's an event sort of situations. Yeah, I think I'm a little bit more critically aware of this at this point. This sort of like wandering until you run into a cutscene is really not that great of a gameplay mechanic. It's awfully dark down this way.
それになんだか寒いよ。水が体にまとわりつくような感じがして。
And it's really cold too. It feels like there's cold water wrapped around my entire body. Is it a ghost?
このまま先に進むのは危険かもしれない。
Ooh, are we gonna get another opportunity to run into a wrong end? Continuing down this hall may be dangerous. Alright, we'll save for the sake of it. Just because replaying the game takes a little bit of time. Although admittedly the speed up function makes it alright. So honestly, let's think about it. There are probably places we can go to find some sort of item that might be available now that the floors have changed and everything. The real question is, do I want to go through all of that? Do I want to explore all of this? Or would I rather just bet on the hope, the optimism I have that going this way, even though it seems dangerous, is actually the correct path to progress to progress the story forward? I think when you weigh everything accordingly, even though I would say it's definitely not probable that going anyway is the correct choice, per se, the choice that's going to keep us alive, but when you account for how probable, or rather improbable it is, and factor in how much I want it to be the correct answer, relative to searching around for some item in one of these rooms, and then coming back, or finding some other event, we're gonna go anyway. We're gonna go anyway. Not to mention I'm simply curious.
ねえ、なんか変じゃない？
Hey, doesn't something seem off to you?
確かにもう随分歩いた気がするが、この校舎にこんな長い廊下なんてあったか？
It does feel like we've been walking for an awfully long time. Did this building always have such an expansive hallway?
絶対変だよ。だってこんなに歩いたらもうとっくに建物の外に。
No, I'm pretty sure something screwy is going on here. With all the distance we've covered, we should have been outside the school twice over by now. This is at least interesting. It sounds like we've hit a wrong end of some sort. But I don't remember anything from the first game of like a hallway extending beyond revealing that one door to get to the other part of the school. Obviously, this doesn't feel like that though.
角を曲がったのに気づかなかったのかも。
Maybe we turned a corner without realizing it. It is quite dark after all. I mean, you could technically be walking in a circle that has just really slight curvature, but
そんなわけないじゃん。こんな狭い廊下だよ。
there's no way we could have. Not in a narrow hall like this.
引き返した方がいいんじゃないか。
If you're that concerned, shouldn't we just turn back?
そうするか。
Yes, let's. I feel like this scene here might be what that one ghost in the classroom was referring to about not turning back. And we're just gonna get attacked from behind or something like that. And so we turned around and saw nothing but an endless corridor vanishing into inky blackness. It was basically a mirror image of the trek we'd been making these past few minutes.
嘘。
Are they just now trapped in an endless hallway or something like that?
ろうそくの明かりも見えなくなるくらい遠くへは歩いてないよね。
No, this can't be right. Did we really walk so far that we can't even see the light of our candle in the distance? That's not possible, is it?
落ち着け、美月。きっとろうそくの火が消えただけだ。
Calm down, Mitsuki. It probably just blew out.
どうせ一本道だ。戻るしかない。
It's a straight shot. Either way, all we can do is keep heading back the way we came.
なんでそんなに冷静なの、森重くん。私たちもしかしたら。
How can you be so cold, Morishige? For all you know, we could be stuck, stranded, something like that. But honestly, I kind of agree with Morishige at this point. Like, it's obviously concerning, right? There's obviously something weird going on, but it's you either go forward or you turn around and go backward, and that's really all there is to do in this situation. So you've been going forward and that doesn't seem like it's taking you anywhere. Might as well try going back.
騒いでも解決しないよ。とにかく戻ってみよう。
Freaking out about it isn't going to help matters. Let's just keep going.
森重君の言う通りだぞ。こんな時こそ冷静でいないと。
Yep, Morishige is right. Times like these call for cold, rational decisions. It's the only way. I definitely appreciate this sense of Morishige. Overall, I think he's a pretty creepy character, but I do appreciate this aspect of his personality. Alright, so we'll turn around and keep heading this way. Did we make it back?
よかった。戻れた。
Oh, it seems we did. Although it looks like... Is it kind of like cloudy or some sort of like filter on the screen? Oh, thank God we made it back.
まったく。
Honestly. It seems like it. We made it. What is going on? Oh, that must have increased our darkening or something like that. It's probably going to lead to our death. Yeah, you can see there's kind of like this darkish red pattern on us. Okay, so that neither... Can we like attempt to head back? I think that could be pretty funny.
妙に暗い
It's awfully dark down this way. It's really cold too.
このまま先に
Huh. Oh, so it's probably just a guaranteed increase in our darkening level? Now I'm curious. I'm curious what happens when our darkening reaches 100%. Do we just like die? Or is this... Have we already triggered a flag that's going to kill us later on in the future? And then just have to come back here anyways? Huh. I'm not sure. I'm not sure. We'll turn back for the time being. Both faces were staring directly at me as if I'd somehow been designated their de facto leader. So after a moment's thought, I suggested we turn back. I didn't much care either way, but they obviously did, so it seemed the best course of action at the time. That's probably the game telling us that that's probably what we're supposed to do. Whew, thank God. Okay, yeah, that definitely wasn't a good thing. So I guess there is something to find. Let's head up here real quick. This will be a relatively short pathway. I wonder how the darkening works. I'm sure it's that just like certain events lead to more of the darkening. Is this hallway going to be opened up? Are we going to be able to move onward? Because it's not like I can see that there's a gap in the hallway. And I'd imagine, like the game said, that they would be shifted around and stuff because of the earthquake. But alas, here we are. Alright, so let's head on up. Let's head on to the exit. I think that's a good idea. Let's head to the exit real quick because that seems like a magnet for cutscenes and all. Okay. So we gotta keep searching around, it seems, until... Man, Taguchi's taking a while. Can we head to the second wing? Probably not, if I had to guess, but we might as well take a look, given things have shifted around. Oh, I didn't see that. I did not see that, but the iron door is firmly shut. Regardless, we probably didn't miss much. It was some gray text, probably just telling us about the environment itself. I must admit, I am getting a little impatient with Corpse Party at the moment. Let's go the long way. Let's see if we run into anything along the way. I'm not noticing anything of particular importance. Oh! Did this clear up? The hole that was here previously seems to have completely vanished. There's no longer anything preventing you from crossing the hall. Alright, well that's all we needed. Then let's head on up this way. We'll continue tile by tile, and then we'll head up to the third floor. Anything here? Nope. Alright. Anything here? Just the stairwell. Okay. Now we're talking. And we'll head up to the third floor. See what the map is looking like up here. We've got the bathrooms that never spell well for our heroes. Or, I mean, well, some of them be villains, but depending on when you talk to them. Doesn't look like there's anything there. Let's check here. See if there's anything of importance in this tile. Doesn't seem so. No dead bodies or anything like that. Alright, then we'll move on to the bathrooms in the next episode. Sorry there wasn't like a whole bunch of action in this episode in particular. A lot of wandering around trying to trigger events and all that. I was really surprised with the long hallway thing. Like in the whole darkening interaction, I really thought we were going to get a wrong end there. And I will say though, I am really glad we didn't get one of the wrong ends as soon as we were able to. So that's a take the little victories when you can and relish in them. So before we mess it up in one of these bathrooms, let's just call it there. And yeah, need I say more? Next episode, we're gonna explore the bathrooms and see where that takes us. Some bad stuff has gone down in these bathrooms, so I'm not too optimistic for our friends here. But until then, this is Moon Knight Zero, and this mission is complete.